There is a case so strange, so utterly defiant of logic, that even the brightest minds in science stand powerless before it. This is not the plot of a novel or a fabricated legend. It is an event documented by multiple credible witnesses, recorded in meticulous detail by advanced instruments, and yet cloaked in mystery that no human explanation has yet unraveled. It is a story that challenges the very boundaries of what we believe is possible. The origins of the case date back years, to a secluded research facility located deep within a range of rugged mountains. This facility was chosen precisely for its isolation, shielded from the interference of the outside world. Its mission was to explore the frontiers of physics, to probe the smallest particles and unravel the deepest mysteries of the universe. But what happened there went far beyond anything the scientists could have imagined. One seemingly ordinary day, the laboratory began registering anomalies, irregular readings that defied every law of physics known at the time. At first, the anomalies were dismissed as equipment malfunctions. But as hours turned into days, the irregularities persisted, becoming more complex and far-reaching. Every attempt to recalibrate or replace the instruments failed. The anomalies were not random, they followed precise, repeating patterns. And even more disturbing, they seemed to change depending on human presence. When researchers entered the room, the data shifted subtly, almost as if aware they were being observed. As the days progressed, the phenomena became more pronounced. Equipment would power up on its own. Lights flickered in sync with the inexplicable readings. Clocks ceased working for minutes at a time, only to resume as if nothing had happened. Researchers began reporting strange sensations, sudden drops in temperature, the sense of being watched, and hearing whispers when the lab was silent. Several described moments of disorientation, as if time itself was stretching or folding in on itself. The psychological impact on the scientists was profound. Some began to question their own perceptions of reality. Others felt an overwhelming compulsion to return to the laboratory, drawn by an indescribable force. A small number began to experience vivid dreams and visions, dreamscapes filled with strange symbols, glowing landscapes, and geometries that defied comprehension. They described sensations of floating in immense spaces, where laws of physics no longer applied. These were not fleeting dreams, but recurring experiences that left lasting impressions. The phenomenon quickly spread beyond the confines of the laboratory. Scientists outside the facility attempted to replicate the experiments, but none succeeded. Others who visited the site reported similar disturbances, changes in perception, feelings of unease, and strange auditory phenomena. There were even accounts of entire moments missing from their memory, as if chunks of time had been erased. Leaked internal reports revealed theories that bordered on science fiction. Some researchers proposed that the anomaly was a window into a hidden dimension, a place where the fabric of reality was thinner, allowing glimpses into other realms. Others speculated it was not a physical phenomenon at all, but a form of consciousness, a signal that somehow originated from a source beyond human understanding. These theories, if true, would not only alter the field of physics but reshape the way humanity understands existence. The secrecy surrounding the case deepened the intrigue. Entire sections of research were classified under government orders. No public statement was ever made, and those involved were bound by strict non-disclosure agreements. This silence only fueled speculation, with some suggesting the anomaly posed dangers too great for humanity to know. Others believe it was deliberately hidden to prevent the truth from destabilizing society. But without transparency, the mystery has only grown. Personal testimonies added a human dimension to the enigma. Scientists reported feelings of an unseen presence in the lab, sometimes described as a cold breath or a subtle vibration in the air. A few claimed to have glimpsed shadows moving against the edges of their vision, shapes that disappeared when looked at directly. Some felt compelled to speak in languages they did not know, uttering words during deep sleep that made no sense to them yet seemed laden with meaning. The implications of this case stretch far beyond science. It touches on the deepest philosophical questions about reality, consciousness, and the nature of existence. If this phenomenon is genuine, it suggests that the universe is not a fixed, mechanical system but something far more mysterious, something alive, responsive, and aware. It raises the unsettling possibility that consciousness and reality are intertwined in ways we have yet to comprehend. Even now, years later, the case remains unresolved. Scientists still debate its meaning, unable to replicate the conditions or understand the source. The facility is still operational but heavily restricted, with no public access. The mystery stands as one of the greatest unsolved cases in modern science, a puzzle that continues to tantalize, frighten, and inspire. This is not just a scientific anomaly. It is a doorway to the unknown, a whisper of a reality beyond comprehension, and a challenge to the limits of human understanding. The real case, so strange that science still cannot solve it, is not simply an enigma of physics, it is an invitation to question everything we believe about reality itself. Perhaps some mysteries are not meant to be solved. Perhaps their purpose is to remind us of the vastness of the unknown and the fragility of what we think we know. And so this case remains, at once a warning, a mystery, and a beacon, urging humanity to keep searching, questioning, and venturing into the darkness where truth may lie hidden.